You keep your heart clean, and you find out that it's more like Teflon. Stuff doesn't stick.
Kill you in the process.
What's that? Well, I didn't say eat the Teflon.
But it'll kill you. I was just kidding.
Okay, it's more like that quartz crystal surface.
I'm withdrawing.
Okay, so I'm especially talking to us adults and stuff, that not to become overburdened in the heart. Okay, not to just keep piling up stuff, you know, because yeah, we're tough, but then after, you know, Conan, when Conan gets slashed 40 times, he's going to go down, you know. So we got to be careful about our hearts and work with the angels, work with the earth, our inner child, you know, because our adult mind can understand some things, but sometimes we need to just kind of talk to our inner child, so our inner child is comfortable. That when we do these things, there's freedom for the mind to grow, and there's freedom for our soul growth.
The next law is called the universal law of movement and balance. So it's like a D. Okay, this law is protected by this one called Io Toga Iota Tanka, which means the whale nations, the whale people.
What is it, the law of, sorry?
Movement and balance. Universal law of movement and balance. So the whale peoples, they remind everybody to keep your sacred places holy. So where they live, all their spaces where they travel about and meet, they're all still the same. Their sacred places are still what they are. So the most sacred place that you have here is right here. Right here. Your heart. Keep that sacred. Keep it holy. Keep it open. And also to remember that everything that you do, say, whatever it is that you're about, is going to affect 7 generations. Okay? So when you do this for humanity, and especially for yourself, then it's easier for you to pick up where you left off from after you leave, when you come back. Because you're just throwing yourself that work that you started with, and you continue on with it. Otherwise, we're going to be searching for what we're supposed to be doing here. You know, finding out what's going on. They also remind you to that you have 7 gifts. The whales remind you have 7 gifts. You have the gift of sight, the sacred sight, being able to see with your heart, being able to see without your physical eyes, being able to see in a very sacred manner. You have the gift of song. Song, and they say that whatever comes from your heart is song as well. You have the gift of choice. Make your decisions without anger. Every decision that you make should be made from the world of love. The gift of action you have. You have the gift, that choice, action. You have the gift of create. You have the gift of sacrifice. Everything you do, or you're creating. Every smile. So smile is a big creation. It affects people. Every movement that you make, every sound goes out to the universe. Every sound that you make is sacred. Every moment that you have is sacred. You can't undo this moment. Make use of it. You have the gift of sacrifice. Sacrifice is very, very important in this evolution of love. Sacrifice you could interpret in many, many ways. For each one of you have a different way of sacrifice, a different contract to the universe. Basically, it's just this. It comes down to the same. You have the gift. I like to sacrifice ego. When you're speaking, like here, sometimes it's when you're given messages from Spirit, you tell the source, because that's where the honors belong. It's not me, it's not my brother, it's the Spirit. You honor the source. When you give messages from the Spirit, we honor the source. That will leave the ego out of it. So sacrifice your ego when you stand and when you teach. That's just a very small part of it, but that's really important. Now, then the other is you have the gift of thought. Whatever you think will come to be. And whatever you think nourishes everything around you. So think nourishing thoughts. Think beautiful thoughts. We all know what each other is thinking at times. You can't hide anything because it's not necessary. Even if you try, or you find out anyway. So think good thoughts. So the well people just remind you about those 7 gifts. The gift of sight, the gift of sound, the gift of choice, the gift of action, the gift of creation, and of sacrifice, and the gift of thought. So that gift of thought is part of that law that you introduce into yourself of attraction. So whatever you feel, we have songs for that. Before we even pray, there's a song. We feel this chanupa, and that's that song that says that whatever you think that's good is going to come to be. So that it opens up for the law of attraction to grow within your circle. So we have to honor that. Make good, beautiful thoughts, nourishing thoughts. Oh, draw that symbol in here.
First.
Yeah. The musician.
Tuka shela wa mayam go yellow. Tuka shela.